Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laying the Points with Farley Bets. Please follow all those things you see here at the bottom of the screen. All of our writers at theoddsbreakers.com, at SportsWagerU, which is a sports betting university that we are building for you to become an even sharper sports bettor, and at BetUSTV, where I have graciously accepted a role there to talk NBA bets via a weekly NBA video podcast. So very excited to do that on a weekly basis and hopefully expand upon that 58% win rate from last year. That was a doozy. Going to be tough to repeat that this year, but we shall see. But NBA starts today. NBA is here with us, and I can't wait. Check out that show actually from today. We got a lot of good conversation about those games. Wanted to go over our week in the NFL, me and Steve once again, and all the premium picks that I gave out. 15 premium picks or solo ATS picks from me. Went 8-7 overall for plus 4 units. So good week. Could have been better. You know, you don't like to be that close to 500, but some things bounced the wrong way for us, and let's just go over a few of those things. And actually, before we do that, let me just mention, as I have mentioned before, and I have to keep mentioning because he's doing such an excellent job, Steve is way over 30 units at this point. I believe he went 10-5 again this week. So check out my buddy Steve, who joins me on the podcast every Wednesday, live at 7 o'clock, and then on podcast streams and YouTube after that. Steve is simply on fire, and I knew he would be. He's an excellent NFL handicapper, and he is flexing his muscles this year already. So check him out at SnormSnorm on Twitter. It's at SNORM on Twitter. Bo Betts, Steve Norman coming at you, man. He is on fire right now, and I'm just very proud of him. So this is my overview for my premium picks for the week. We started with Tampa Bay minus 6.5 or 7. Those feisty little Eagles. Steve is 6-0 on the Eagles this year, by the way, betting on Eagles games, ATS. So he nailed that one because he was on the Eagles side as a premium pick. I thought Tampa Bay would have an easier time, but those Philadelphia Eagles just find a way to come back and make games close. We'll talk more about that, as always, on the weekly pod tomorrow. Jacksonville plus 3.5, 3-star pick for me and a circuit pick for us. The Jaguars finally got their first win. Looked like the Dolphins were going to start to run away with that game, but the Jags showed up. Excellent job by them, especially at the end of the game, to hang in there. I'm sure Urban is happy to turn a corner, hopefully, and have some positive news for him. Also got the Dolphins and Jags under 47 in that game. That easily hit. Texans plus 10, 2-star pick for me. Yikes. The Colts maybe starting to round into form here. The Colts are playing some good defense. Carson Wentz playing better. Jonathan Taylor is a beast. You know, is he at the level of a Derrick Henry or something? No. But the Colts are starting to show some of that talent and potential that we thought they could have at the start of the year. T.Y. Hilton, of course, always helps. I mean, he dominates the Texans. So maybe I should have saw that coming into it, but Texans, who looked formidable the week before, did not show up in that one. Packers minus 4, 2-star pick in a circle play. That was one of the easier picks of the week. I mean, the Bears almost came back towards the end, but Aaron Rodgers still owns the Bears, right? As he said in the game. What a prick, but it's true. That's the thing about Aaron Rodgers, right? You don't really want to like him, but God, he's damn good. It's just all there is to it. He's just really good. Chiefs and Washington football team over 56 for 2 stars. Man, I really thought that was like a surefire over in that game. The action slowed down. Washington didn't produce. Maybe KC actually showed some signs that they're not completely disastrous on defense, but the Washington football team defense, man, it is not where it should be. It is not where anyone thought it would be. So that was a surprise there. Chargers plus 3, a 3-star pick for me. And the Chargers finally don't show up to a game. They have been so consistent all year. And that was just a bad look for the Chargers. I'm going to let Justin Herbert and that team go on this one. Okay. I mean, they're facing a Ravens team that is feeling themselves right now. The Ravens are appearing to be the best team in the AFC at this point. I would give the nod to the Ravens. I mean, they have a lot of injuries and they're still finding ways to win. We've always been big on Harbaugh as a coach, but that was an unbelievable win for the Ravens, dominating win at home. We also had Chargers winning that game for 1 star, so let's move on from that. Lions plus 3.5. The Lions, who have been playing hard every week, who have been keeping games close, who have a coach in Dan Campbell who seems bright and sharp and very passionate for his players, and they get murked like that. It's just not a good look. Not a good look for the Lions. Pathetic. Don't even want to talk about it. Cardinals +3 and Cardinals money line. Maybe one of our best picks of the week. In what world? I know they were at home, but the Browns did not deserve, with all those injuries, to be -3 in that game. I don't care that they're at home. It's Kyler Murray against Baker Mayfield. Obviously, it's easy for us to talk shit now because we won this bet, right? But it was the right side. The Cardinals, another dominating performance, and there's no reason at this point to not back the Cardinals if we have a small line. The Cardinals have given us no reason not to. So unless it's a very specific scenario, a spot, it's probably wise to go with the Cardinals more weeks than not. Raiders +3.5. This is my favorite bet of the week, and I'll tell you why. Because Steve and I were both bullish on the same side, also a circa pick, and we said the Raiders, after everything that happened with John Gruden and all the players that had to be affected by that, the Ravens are absolutely, let me bring my mic closer just in case. The Raiders are absolutely going to step up and play way better football. They looked better than they have all year in that game on both sides of the ball. The Raiders have a legit defensive line. I'll give them that. Broncos, they're starting to get a little exposed, and it just is what it is. Bridgewater, good guy, good quarterback, great quarterback, can hold the team in his shoulders. No, he missed an easy touchdown pass. So good spot there for the Raiders after that, all that John Gruden crap, and they stepped up. Cowboys -3.5. Cowboys did it again. 3-star pick for me. Obviously, that was a close game into overtime, but Dak Prescott, this is a team that I know they're all over talk radio and all over now. Everybody's bullish on the Cowboys, so it's nothing new. But the Cowboys should be treated that way. I mean, they have a lot of playmakers on that team on both sides of the ball. And finally, the Titans +6. The Titan, I don't know if you can hear my dog barking up there. Boy, he's loud. I have a 100-pound German Shepherd, so he could be a lot. But Titans are final circa pick of the week, and they covered as well, +6. Won that game straight up. So Steve and I went 5-0 in circa this week. And you can check the stats. Go on Circa Millions, look at Farley Bets, look up Farley Bets in the standings, or just look at the articles I put out at the Odds Breakers every week about our Circa plays. Steve and I are 17-2-1 in Circa plays the last 4 weeks. 17-2-1. I'm not going to even tell you the percentage of that because obviously it's fucking really good, right? So check out our Circa plays every week. I release them every Sunday morning. Probably the best thing to look at for what you should bet in the NFL. Check out our podcast live at 7 o'clock every week, every Wednesday. Steve and I broadcast via Twitter, and then it goes up on podcasts and on YouTube the next day. And check out everything at the Odds Breakers and all the articles and all the great insight, the market insight, props, everything that's being put out there by the Odds Breaker himself, Kiev O'Neill. And just all the great things we have going on at the Odds Breakers and Sports Wager U, Bet US TV. Check us all out. Thank you, as always, for your support. I am loving doing all these things. I'm tired. It's very busy, but I love it. And I love that we're winning. And I love to see Steve winning because I fucking knew that guy was sharp. I got nothing to say now. I'll drop the mic on that one. Until tomorrow, live broadcast of Laying the Points, NFL ATS breakdown of Week 7 coming at you, and we will see you then.